Till 7 o'clock for all of eastern Oklahoma. We still have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings down in far southeastern Oklahoma as well. That's one thing that we've noticed, a lot of storm reports over the last 12 to 18 hours, especially out to the west of us. Libby, take a look at this graphic. You notice out in areas of the Texas and Oklahoma Panhandle up into western Kansas, that's where we saw some of the strongest activity over the last 18 hours, where we saw over 40 reports of tornadoes, and we had quite a few areas where we saw over golf ball size hail in those locations. But as we move to the east, the tornado threat dissipated. We saw the hail threat start to fall apart as well. And what we noticed here in eastern Oklahoma is we noticed the winds starting to drop off just a little bit, but that was the big problem that we saw. 63-mile-per-hour wind gusts up in Copan. That was the strongest gust that we saw right here in our viewing area. But just out to the west, out in Noble County at Red Rock, take a look at that wind gust, 99 miles per hour. So extremely strong winds as those storms started to line up and bow out and push toward eastern Oklahoma. Fortunately for us, most of the severe weather in northeast Oklahoma is over with, and we're going to go over to Kirsten to show a little bit more about where those storms are located and what we can expect through the rest of the day.
Yeah, we're watching again that leading edge to the east of Tulsa now. We don't have any more of those watches or those warnings, I should say, for us around the Tulsa area, but it is a little bit to the south. So I want to show you where we're actually seeing some warned storms this morning. That includes Pittsburg County. That's until 6:30 a.m. Again, the reason being because Taft was telling you those winds are really gusty, and we're seeing some of those pretty significant gusts up there in some spots. So it's just something to take note of. That can definitely gust up, take a tree with it, or branches, I should say, with it, some smaller trees. And the only reports that we've had on any sort of damage has been some of those smaller tree limbs, closer to 2 inches or so in diameter. Those have been broken, kind of tossed around, as well as, of course, trash cans, things that aren't really secured. The other warning that we have in place, that is for Haskell, McIntosh, Pittsburg, Sequoia counties. That's until 6:45 this morning. Again, this storm is moving to the east at about 45 miles per hour, so it is moving pretty quickly. And then back behind it, we're seeing some of just that light to moderate rainfall, so things looking a little bit better for us. Your future track shows most of this out of here as we make our way into the 7 to 8 a.m. hour. We'll be looking for clearing skies then through the afternoon. A little bit windy for us, though, as well. Winds will be from the south, southwest as we head into the afternoon hours, sustained around 10 to 25 miles per hour. Your hourly planner shows temperatures kind of hovering in the 60s. This morning, we're sitting at 60 degrees. Again, we have the rain out there. If the kids are headed out to the bus stop here in about an hour or so, make sure here in Tulsa that they have their umbrella with them. We're not dealing with severe storms, but we definitely have that rainfall out there. 63 degrees and heading into lunchtime, temperatures kind of topping off there in the low to mid 60s through the day, and those winds again a little bit gusty at times. We could see some of those gusts up to about 25 miles per hour with mostly clear conditions then through that 5 p.m. hour tonight. Then through the overnight hours, we get down to 44 degrees. As we go into tomorrow, sunshine expected for both Wednesday and Thursday, even Friday. Things really looking pretty good for the next couple of days ahead. This is just kind of that crummy day that we have to get through. But again, we'll be looking for sunshine and those temperatures to be in the upper 50s to low 60s heading into Friday. Saturday, mid 50s, a little bit cooler for you, and a few clouds with a very slight chance of seeing a shower on Sunday. Libby?